All right, welcome back to Walleye Workshop. Today we're going to be mounting our graphs to the dash. And if you remember last year, I used a mount. It was like a vibration dampening mount. And as it did work well, it was a little far out of my reach. It was permanently mounted to the dash. I couldn't remove the gimbal bracket. But it was a little hard to reach for. This year I researched some marine electronics mounts and I ran across Cisco Fishing Systems mount. And this mount is a fully adjustable mount. Pivots up and down, and it also swings side to side in 18-degree increments. But when you lock this mount down, it does not move, unlike that ball and socket mount that we've been using for years that we're always fighting. But with that, we're going to show you how to install these mounts to the dash and line everything up so it's nice and straight. All right, the way these brackets are designed, there's a bottom plate that you mount to your dashboard, and that what that does is it makes this bracket removable. It's just a thumb screw that will detach, so you can take the unit off and throw it in your truck or whatever. But we go ahead and mount this plate on to the dash, and I'm going to do it long ways front to back just by the nature of how the boats bounce. I want that stability going this direction, not sideways. And it actually fits under the window real nice this way. All right, the first thing I'm going to do to line these units up is I'm going to just try and space them out evenly across the dashboard so they look about where I want them. I'm just going to set that other unit down and make sure I hold this bracket in place so I can go ahead and screw it to the dashboard. All right, we got the first bracket in place, and we went ahead and I only put one screw in here. I left a slight space at the dash here. The purpose of putting the one screw in is what I'm going to do is mount the unit to the plate. That way when it's mounted, I can swivel the base to the exact position where I can see it best from my seat. All right, so you can see what I was talking about here if you can see through the window good enough. The reason I didn't put the back screw in was so I can sit in the seat and pivot these units on the base plate with them screwed to the base plate, so I can sit back in the chair as if I was driving to get them exactly where I need them. And now all I got to do is remove the units, drill the back holes. They'll be permanently mounted, and the way these Cisco mounts are, they do not move. All right, we've got them mounted, and they are solid. Very impressed with these Cisco mounts. In fact, when I did locate them, and after we purchased, I believe I purchased 8 of them for all of our new Provies this year. Was so impressed we got a hold of Cisco Fishing Systems and actually got them to place an ad on walleyeworkshop.com. So you can go there. We've installed a promo code in place, which is Walleye Workshop 1, to help you guys save 5%, so you can finally have a mount that doesn't move on you. And if you look at these things, they're not going anywhere. I don't care what kind of waves we hit, they're going to stay in one spot. So that's it for this week. Next week, we don't know what we're doing. We still got some more goodies to install on Mike's boat, Mary Ann's boat, and my boat. So we'll talk to you next week. See ya.